Hey everyone. This is this is Mr. Mills. I'm on my dad's mine account. It's not really mine, it's a friend of mine's, but I wanted him to have a decent start. Um, there's a thing called this one city trick in Panzer Rush, and I wanted to explain it a little bit. Okay? Now, when you are playing Panzer Rush and you start off with your home base, what I want you to do is don't take any bases. Not for your first week, okay? All I want you to do is to focus on your one account, okay? And your one home base. Build up your home base. Buy gold if you can. If you can't, just make a ton of these, what are these called now? Polotorkas. Okay, so you make 100 of them, you get 10 gold. Keep on making them. You have to make these suckers one at a time. There's no other way to do it if you're not buying gold. Okay, you can get gold gifted to you on certain times of the certain seasons and stuff. But other than that, just make those little Polotorkas. That is if you don't buy some gold. If you do buy gold, you can get. Okay, if you don't buy gold and you can save up like 49 gold or whatever they're asking for, you can, once your factories are all full, and I'm talking about your concrete, your aluminum, your steel, your fuel, your factories here for the power. Once you've filled up all of those things and built all those things, you learned how to do these things in the tutorial. But once you do this, you're going to be able to produce resources. Now, again, if you build enough resources, enough of these Polotorkas that you have enough to click this I button, then you will get 30 million of concrete, steel, and aluminum. Okay? Now, once you've done that, you still don't have any fuel. Okay? So what you can do is if you said you click this here and you click this little gear, if you want to produce 15 hours of concrete, that's going to cost you 15 gold. So what you do is you hit the 15 hours, wait for it to drop under 15 hours, so 14 hours and 59 minutes and 59 seconds, then you can click the 1 hour again. So that'll bring it up to 15 hours, 59 minutes, and whatever. Okay? 16 hours. Long and short of that whole thing is making concrete for 16 hours, which is going to cost you 16 gold, you'll end up with the 30 million you got for hitting the eye, plus another 60 plus million. That brings you up to nearly 90 million for your concrete. You'll do it again with the steel. The difference is as you go up, so does the cost of each of these items. These are 2 gold each, these are 3 gold each, 4 gold each, so 30, 45, 60. So as you can see, 16 hours will cost you 32 gold on steel, but after the 16 hours, you're going to have 90 million steel plus. And then same with the aluminum, over 90 million aluminum. Now, you don't get any fuel for hitting the I button. So when you make fuel, the first time you make it for 16 hours, which will cost you 64 gold. Well, for 64 gold, you're going to end up with about 60 million fuel. What I would suggest at that point is have your base, after you've got the 60 million fuel, have your base get up to 90, maybe 95 million. So in other words, make it for another 7 hours. Maybe, 7 hours. Okay? After the 7 hours, you should be somewhere around the 90 million mark. Okay? Now, What you can do then is you can either A, just go to a new map, because this whole process took you a week. And if you go to a new map, all your resources will transfer over. You'll have 90 plus million concrete, 90 plus million steel, 90 plus million aluminum, and so on with the fuel, about the 90 plus million. All right. Then you can go ahead and start on a brand new map, all new stuff, and just have some fun. What I recommend, if you're not eager to do that, is to spend the next 4 days making all those resources another 16 hours each. And here's why. You should have at the end of that, which will take you about a week, maybe a week and a day, you should have over 150 million each resource. When you go to a new map, 100 million each goes with you, leaving you 60 million resources on the map you're currently on. So if I were you, I would say, hey, you know what? I could use that later on if I needed to transfer over. And transferring over is only 5 gold for 10 millions worth of resources. I'm sorry, but 5 gold, 10 million, not a bad deal. All right. Anyways, that's my little trick for you to help you with your growing. Be patient. Realize that you are going to invest your first week in making polotorkas, or buying some gold and getting yourself enough gold that you can go ahead and do this trick. The whole trick will take about a week, maybe a week and a day. That's after you have enough gold to do it. And then, man, just go ahead and hit up a brand new map and have some fun. All right? Hey, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please hit subscribe. And don't bother my friend That's Mine. He's a good guy. Hope you guys have fun. Take care. This is Mr. Mills.